Welcome back. Inflation was initially driven by post-pandemic supply shortages, which have since been aggravated by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Now, inflation has expanded across the board to affect everything from food on tables to cars on roads to summer holiday plans. For more, I have Professor Matthew KAHN at the University of Southern California live on the line. Professor KAHN, it's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello. Thank you.
Right, Professor KAHN, let's begin then with the situation over in Europe, where inflation, I believe, is running at a record 8.1% in the 19 countries that use the euro. Could you tell us more?
So macroeconomics is such an important field, and there are such important issues going on today. Gasoline in Germany with a price of $7.50 a gallon. What I see in Europe is easy money, the European central bank printing money and this lowering interest rates and this stimulating a demand for assets, raising real estate prices, and governments across Europe trying to offset the COVID recession by running fiscal stimulus, this creating deficits and this creating this Keynesian aggregate demand, driving up prices during a time of supply chain woes and rising energy prices associated with the war in Russia and the Ukraine right now. And so just this culmination of many events, this tsunami of many events simultaneously taking place, lowering the quality of life of the middle class throughout Europe.
Right. And do you see the similar scenario also taking place over in the U.S., where I believe U.S. President Joe Biden has suggested a temporary fuel tax halt, which, of course, in itself has also led to a bit of debate, Professor KAHN?
That is correct. And so the Biden administration has good intentions. The Biden administration wants this win-win of economic growth, lower unemployment, and low inflation. But I am concerned that while the Biden administration has good intentions, we don't know enough about the science of macroeconomics to know the path ahead. I think a crucial issue is expectations. We have an election coming up in November. There's disagreement between the Republicans and the Democrats. And right now, the Federal Reserve has had an easy money policy. Perhaps we had too large of a stimulus package last year. And this combination of supply and demand effects has created inflation in our system. For over 30 years, we didn't have inflation in the United States, and now we have inflation of roughly 8%, lowering the well-being of our middle class. And the Biden administration is seeking out different policies to adapt to this challenge that we face.
Right, and why governments are trying to do that, the public for their part? I mean, there is this growing sense of financial insecurity. It's prompting quite a number of protests across countries. South Korea, for its part, saw truckers striking before reaching a deal with relevant authorities. What is the situation like elsewhere, Professor, and do you see this phenomenon persisting for the time being?
So in the UK, we've seen railroad strikes. And at least in my Los Angeles, the middle class face many challenges, and we face a challenge going forward that inflation is a tax on the middle class. The purchasing power of a dollar declines. And so I think we will see growing protests, and this will affect the U.S. election in November. And the politicians mean well here, but what we really need is policies to get us back to economic growth. Policies that get the U.S. deficit under control, entitlement programs like Social Security to get these under control, and the Federal Reserve committing to a policy of trying to fight inflation, going back to Paul Volcker, and trying to reestablish credibility that the Fed and the Congress can work together to bring about an expectation of stability so that investors can invest with confidence, so that we have the supply side of the economy to create jobs, to lower unemployment, such that young people can have a bright future going forward.
Right. Professor KAHN, in the meantime, though, as part of efforts to perhaps return some spending power to its people, California, for its part, is poised to send relief checks of up to $1,050 to qualifying residents. Of course, what more can you tell us about this effort?
So while this is well-intentioned by Governor Newsom in California, I view this as a Band-Aid. This is a relatively small amount of money, Perhaps some people will use it to buy a new Samsung phone. So there's interesting questions of who will gain the bulk of that money. But at the end of the day, this is a well-intentioned policy, but I think that this is just a Band-Aid. What the people of California need is a commitment to fiscal stability and to get back to the basics that the U.S. economy grew sharply during a time when inflation was under control and there was an expectation that you could invest with confidence. And right now, with all the uncertainty of the United States, this is having this sort of self-fulfilling prophecy that the uncertainty is feeding on itself. And we need the Congress, the Federal Reserve, and the executive branch, President Biden, we need the polarization in Washington, D.C. to decline, and for these individuals and entities to work together to get us a credible macroeconomic policy going forward that creates rules of the game that encourage investment in human capital, investment in real estate capital, and investment in physical capital to start to rebuild the U.S. economy such that our economy grows faster, and that benefits our allies, such as South Korea.
Right. Professor Khan, central banks here, as well as in the US, of course, and over in Europe, are all expected to raise interest rates to stem inflation. Now, do you suppose these rate hikes are the only option on the table to fight soaring consumer prices?
So this is a great question. We teach our undergraduates at the University of Southern California this Phillips curve. And to remind you, this is sort of this, it's taught like a law of physics that when you drop an apple, that the rate the apple falls to the ground. The Phillips curve claims that there is this smooth relationship that for unemployment to be lower, we need to have, there's this trade-off. If we have high inflation, we can have lower unemployment, or we can have low unemployment. And so with this Phillips curve, there's now a debate in macroeconomics of whether it really exists. And so I actually don't know the answer to your question. I am a humble economist, and I think that economists going forward need to be more honest with the public about our own uncertainty about how the macroeconomy works. What I am certain of is, again, if the monetary authorities and the fiscal authorities return to fiscal stability and to a money policy that builds credibility, that there won't be hyperinflation in the U.S., then investors will invest with confidence and economic growth will continue. And so the long run effects of recession will be smaller the faster we gain credible policy of having our budget deficit under control and resetting expectations for investors.
Right, and staying with that then, Professor Khan, where do you stand on the debate regarding the wisdom of risking a recession to rein in perhaps inflation?
So this is a very tricky issue. I am privileged. As a college graduate, it's rare for people like me to be unemployed in the U.S. So I am a fan of taming inflation. Inflation is a tax on everybody's cash, but there's no free lunch. To tame inflation, there will be a higher unemployment rate, and that will affect America's less educated population on average. But where I stand, to be bold and to not be a two-handed economist, I support the U.S. and other nations slaying this inflation dragon, because this will more quickly get us back to long-run economic growth. And at the end of the day, economic growth is the key for reducing poverty and improving the quality of life of the middle class. Economists celebrate the success of South Korea of showing the power of economic growth to improve everyone's quality of life. And during a time of inflation and uncertainty, this will lower economic growth unless monetary and macro authorities reestablish credibility going forward.
And very briefly speaking then, Professor Khan, do you expect things to get worse on the inflation front before they get better?
Yes. Unfortunately, I am worried here, but I am not a good bettor. I lose money on the Super Bowl. What's crucial is the American election coming up. The polarization in the United States has not helped the macroeconomic debate. Larry Summers and some terrific economists are giving very good ideas, but I don't know if their ideas are influencing public policy right now. What we need in the United States right now is a commitment to low inflation and getting back to economic growth. And this is the key. The U.S. continues to be an engine of the world's economic growth. And so it's crucial that the U.S. get its house in order.
Right. Right. And before you go, Professor Khan, I'm aware that you have a book about how flexible working hours could perhaps improve the life of workers across the world, of course. Could you tell us a bit about that before you leave us?
Yes, I have a star Korean student, Unji Kwan, and I've spoken to her about remote work. And so I have visited Seoul, and I know that Seoul's a superstar city. Briefly, what my book is about is with the rise of work from home, people in other parts of Korea can live there and teleport or work remotely for these Seoul firms. Home prices are very high in Seoul. So what my book is about is this ability to work for superstar firms in Seoul while being with your mother in another city, while living where real estate prices are cheaper in another city. So my book is about the new possibilities created by the work from home economy, and that a silver lining of the COVID crisis is we've discovered how much we can gain from work from home. And with my South Korean student, Unji Kwan, I'm learning about this subject and hope that other Korean scholars want to work with me on this.
I see. All right. Professor Khan, thank you very much for your kind words, and thank you very much for your thoughts on inflation as well.
Thank you. Good night.